It's your man Yusuf, man. Man, what? Like the channel, subscribe, man. Subscribe ain't gonna hurt you. You know what I mean? Just hit that like button and subscribe. I wanted to talk to you guys today about one thing, man. About one thing. And this came from the big homie Immortal Minds. Shout out to him. He was making some valid points on this topic of your favorite chick, or the chick that you in love with, or the chick that you married. Most likely, 80% of the time, she's somebody's side chick. He never lied when he said that, man. He never lied when he said that. You know what I mean? And I've been on both ends of the spectrum. I've been the guy whose woman was somebody else's side chick. And I've been the guy who was the man of somebody else's chick. You know what I'm saying? Like, dudes don't really be knowing, or they be susceptible to the lies and the innocence of women. You know what I'm saying? You guys are susceptible to the innocence of women, man. Meaning that you was taught, raised, and groomed to believe whatever a woman say, man. That's what you guys were taught. You guys were taught that. You know what I mean? Your mothers taught you that. I know because my mother taught me that. And that's the product of coming from a single family home. It don't mean like, you know, you gotta shit on a woman because of it, but it's to open your eyes to a grim reality, man. You know, we gotta open your eyes to a grim reality that she not what she seems she is. Most women, at least 80%. I grew up around women my whole life, bro. I don't treat women badly. I give them their respect. You know what I mean? But I definitely empathize with them at times, because even sometimes they don't realize their nature. You know what I mean? This is why you starting to hear a lot of women crying, having emotional breakdowns and tirades, and they're telling you, yo, I got a good guy. I got a guy that loved me to death. I got a guy that, you know, would give me the world. He take care of the family. He do what he got to do. We've been married for such and such amount of years. But I'm not happy. You see? I'm not happy. And they don't even know why. I'm going to tell you what it is. It's not, they're not happy. They're not happy because what makes them happy is that physical connection with the guy who used to bust it down like no other. She missed getting that call in the middle of the night. She missed the nigga popping up when he went to, spanking them cheeks. She missed that. You know what I mean? And a lot of you guys can't see that. You know what I mean? A lot of you guys don't know that. She didn't share that with you. You guys don't talk intimately enough with women to get them to release their deepest, darkest secrets to you. So therefore, you really don't know them. You know what I mean? You really don't know them. You know what I mean? And I'm a guy who love to talk. I love to talk to my woman. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you first meeting them. So you get to know the ins and outs. So you get to know how to move. You know what I mean? A lot of you guys don't do that, man. And that's why you be duped. This is why you don't know what's going on, because you feel like, hey, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. I'm doing everything I have to do. She never gonna do this and that to me. And then boom, she moved across the country on you. You feel me? She moved across the country on you. You know what I mean? Shorty was just saying how she was married for 7 years and, you know, she left her husband and her kids behind because she just couldn't take it no more. She couldn't take it no more. So she went, moved to Texas, found a job. Boom, it happened just like that. Boom, she got her apartment just like that. You know what I mean? All of these things, I saw that video. And I'm like, damn, like, what do you call this? It's no different than a young woman who can't stay home with her parents no more. She moves across the country for a guy. You know what I mean? She want to be with this guy. No, what it is that she can't take not being bust down by this dude, and she got to get out. She got to get out. She got to have it. That's the same thing with some of you guys' favorite chicks, some of you guys' wives. They got to get back to the streets. They got to get back out there. They got to feel the pressure. You know what I mean? And they don't mind being a side chick. Don't get it twisted. She didn't mind. It was a happy life for her because guess what? She got to go out with her girlfriends. She got to do what she wanted to do. She ain't have to answer to nobody. She ain't have to be responsible for nobody. That was a good life. And I could just get bust down when I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? And she always ready. You feel me? She always ready. So you guys got to realize, man, that you've been groomed and raised by your mothers. Because this is what your mom was doing. Trust me, cuz. That's what your mom was doing. And she unwittingly taught you how to be the fool. You know what I mean? That's why it's important for us as men to talk to our sons, man, and help them stay away from the bull. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to fall for the okie doke. You feel me? They're going to fall for the okie doke if you don't teach them that lesson early. It's going to be some of them that you're going to be able to teach, and some of them not going to listen, man. They're just going to go for that soft spot. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? They're just going to go for the soft spot. They're going to go crazy, and they all in, man. I love her, man. Yeah, you love her, and she loves somebody else, dude. Facts. She loves somebody else. She busting it down for a real one. You know what I mean? You know, I remember as a young boy, man, you know, when I was a young boy trying to holler at the girls my age and everything like that, and you know what they tell you? All right, you can be my boyfriend. But then she was busting it down for a real one later on that night. She was busting it down for a real one. You supposed to be my girl, but you busting it down for a real one. Because that's what she was used to. You know what I mean? And I had to understand that and realize, wait a minute. This is a funny game. This is a funny game. Hold on. You know what I mean? Hold on. So, man, I just wanted to touch base with you guys, man, and let y'all know, man, your favorite chick busting it down for a real one. You know what I mean? She could be busting it down for a real one. So pay attention to the signs. You know what I mean? Pay attention to the signs, man, that she busting it down for a real one. She throwing on that nice underwear that you ain't seen in a month of Sundays. She throwing that on. She copping new perfume, spraying it all over herself. She busting it down for a real one. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, she want to hang out with the girls. She busting it down for a real one. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, she asks you to do things in the bedroom that she never asked you to do before. She busting it down for a real one. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, you know, she giving you the top of the world treatment. You know what I'm talking about? She busting it down for a real one, man. And she trying to bring that excitement into y'all life. Feel me? She busting it down for a real one. Those are the 5 signs that she busting it down. You know what I mean? So it's your man Yusuf, man. Like the channel, subscribe, man. The McNair way. Like the channel and subscribe. I'll holler at y'all later.